Because of his elderly appearance, perverted behavior, and general aloof goofball nature, Master Roshi isn't always taken seriously. However, anyone who messes, challenges, or questions the old turtle hermit quickly learns that there's more to him than meets the eye. In fact, there are plenty of moments where Master Roshi was underestimated that show he's much stronger and much more powerful than he looks. So today, we'll take a look at some of these moments. The first Kamehameha. During Master Roshi's first appearance, there wasn't much reason to think of him as more than a weird old man, and this continued when he showed up to put out the fire on Fire Mountain. There wasn't all that much confidence in the old turtle hermit, save for the Ox King. Suffice it to say, everyone who watched Master Roshi climb up that wall, take off his shirt to reveal a tired old body, and begin to perform the Kamehameha weren't expecting much. However, they were all more than surprised when he buffed up to his max power form and shot forth the first Kamehameha attack in the franchise. Roshi's massively muscular full power form was impressive, as was the power that he put out with the Kamehameha. Both acts completely shattering the low expectations that were placed on him by Goku, Bulma, Chi-Chi, and Oolong. What was even more impressive was that Master Roshi actually managed to put out the fire that was surrounding the Ox King's castle. Unfortunately, the Kamehameha wave also managed to completely destroy the Ox King's castle in the process, an act that was just as, if not more impressive than putting out the fire. Training Goku and Krillin. As we just established, Master Roshi is something of an old goof, constantly acting dumber and more carefree than he actually is. Because of how much of a perverted goofball Roshi portrayed himself to be, it's not hard to see why Goku and Krillin had doubts about the old hermit's training. After passing his tests and bringing home lunch, Goku and Krillin began training under Master Roshi, but the training wasn't quite what they thought it would be when they signed up for his tutelage. Both Goku and Krillin thought they'd be learning martial arts moves and how to punch and kick and all that good stuff, which is to say, when they were assigned labor-based training, they were confused, thinking Master Roshi to be less wise than they expected. As it turns out, Goku and Krillin severely underestimated the training of Master Roshi, thinking it strange and unrelated to fighting. That is, until they discovered the effects of the training, finding themselves to have great strength that allowed them to breeze past the preliminary matches in the World Martial Arts Tournament. Defending his island. There's no doubt that Goku was the real star of the Red Ribbon Army saga, both because he's the main character of the series and because he's basically annihilated the entire army without breaking a sweat. However, Goku wasn't the only one who got to bring the smackdown to members of the Red Ribbon Army during this saga. Master Roshi also got to open up a couple of cans of whoop-ass on the evil soldiers when they came to his island in search of the Dragon Balls. Roshi not only caught every bullet that was shot at him, he also knocked out the soldiers and Captain Dark, completely clearing the threat of the Red Ribbon Army from his humble hermit island. We have no doubt that since the soldiers aimed their guns at him, they thought Master Roshi was incapable of overcoming the might of the Red Ribbon Army and their superior weapons. However, as we all know, these weapons did nothing to stop the great Master Roshi, who easily defeated the soldiers and Captain Dark. Jackie Chun versus Tien. We wanted to cover all of Master Roshi's exploits as Jackie Chun in order to show how much the old hermit had been underestimated when competing in the World Martial Arts Tournament. But there's one fight in particular that we wanted to spotlight to show how badass Master Roshi can be when he's really bringing his best to a battle: his match against Tien. This fight is significant for one big reason: the fact that Tien finally gave Roshi a reason to retire his Jackie Chun disguise. This was because Tien proved to be strong enough to give Goku a challenge later on, which was the whole purpose for the Jackie Chun disguise. This shows just how strong Tien was at this time, and as such, it shows how arrogant the Three-Eyed Warrior was. Because of his arrogance, he had no reason to believe Jackie Chun would prove to be a challenge, but he learned otherwise when Roshi gave him a test of power to see if he could provide Goku with a challenge. Suffice it to say, Tien severely underestimated Master Roshi's strength. The Evil Containment Wave. Master Roshi might seem carefree and laid back, but he's got a dark past behind his goofy ways. As most know, the old master was once a student himself, studying under the great master Mutaito. Mutaito and Roshi fought against King Piccolo when the evil demon first rained his might down upon the world. However, while Mutaito was able to defeat King Piccolo, it came at a cost. Using the Evil Containment Wave to seal away the Demon King ended Mutaito's life. Master Roshi suffered the same fate many years later, the showdown between him and King Piccolo also serving as one of the many moments in which the character was underestimated. There's a lot of reasons that King Piccolo had to underestimate the old turtle hermit, one of which being that the Demon King was massively powerful. Because of this power, King Piccolo had no reason to believe that Master Roshi could take him down, but he was very surprised to discover that Master Roshi could perform the technique that he had gone out of his way to rid the Earth of, the Mafuba. Fighting the Frieza Force. By the end of the Piccolo Jr. saga, Master Roshi came to the conclusion that with Goku around, he could retire from being one of the world's protectors. As such, all throughout Dragon Ball Z, Roshi became a background character, and wasn't much more than a source of comic relief through his perverted antics. However, Master Roshi did manage to return to relevance in the Dragon Ball universe when Dragon Ball Super came around, specifically when the Golden Frieza saga rolled through. In this saga, as well as the movie it was adapted from, Master Roshi showed up to face Frieza, and hold him and his army off while the Earth waited for Goku and Vegeta to arrive. During this fight, Master Roshi proved that he still had what it takes to defend the world from evil. By powering up to his max power form, Master Roshi was easily able to take out a number of Frieza's soldiers, reminding us all why they call him Master Roshi. Defeated Caway. The Golden Frieza saga wasn't the last time Roshi would prove he's still relevant in Dragon Ball Super, since he would eventually be chosen to fight on Universe 7's team in the Tournament of Power. Knowing he had to compete, Master Roshi sought to rid himself of his major weakness, his perverted ways. Master Roshi managed to do exactly that, finally learning to control himself around beautiful women. But his teammates weren't sure, since they pointed out the female Saiyans of Universe 6, wondering if he'd be okay against them. Not only was Master Roshi confident that he'd be fine, but he was able to prove it when he faced the beautiful Caway. Both Roshi's teammates and Caway thought he'd struggle to resist his urges, underestimating his ability to overcome his weakness. But he once again proved his doubters wrong by defeating Caway, and getting Universe 7 one step closer to winning the Tournament of Power. Defeated Dercori. For an old guy who's been outclassed for years by his students, Master Roshi managed to knock out and eliminate a fair amount of opponents during the Tournament of Power. After Caway, Master Roshi knocked out another member of Universe 4, known as Dercori, a magic-using warrior. Master Roshi made very quick work of Dercori, easily escaping her magic before breaking out the evil Containment wave. By using the Mafuba, Master Roshi was able to seal Dercori away in a tiny jar that he had brought with him into the battle, throwing the jar over the edge of the arena to eliminate the Universe 4 warrior. This move was actually called into question, but the Zenos allowed it because they found it sugoi! So, no foul. Once again, Master Roshi exceeded the expectations of both the audience and the warrior he was facing, breaking out a powerful technique that Dercori wasn't expecting, and that was expected to kill him, since that's what happened before. Master Roshi trained to be able to survive not one, but multiple Mafuba attacks, breaking expectations everywhere. Defeated Ganos. The final opponent that Master Roshi defeated in the Tournament of Power was a warrior by the name of Ganos. However, the defeat of Ganos didn't come as easy as the others. In fact, it almost cost Master Roshi his life. The battle started with Master Roshi having the upper hand over Ganos, who appeared to be rather weak in comparison to the old master. However, Master Roshi's advantage was soon taken away as Ganos transformed into a more powerful version of himself, making his defeat much harder to achieve. Thus, Master Roshi broke out his trump card, powering up his max power form and using what was known as the Life Force Kamehameha. He used the remaining energy keeping him alive to blast out a powerful Kamehameha and knock Ganos out of the arena. This gambit managed to work for Master Roshi, but it almost killed him, leading Goku to rescue him with a little jolt to ki, shedding tears as he did so, since he was afraid he lost his first teacher. Without a doubt, Ganos thought his transformation and the power that came with it had guaranteed him the win, but Master Roshi showed he was not to be underestimated. Battled Frost. The final entry in this video is also the last major act that Master Roshi did in the franchise thus far, fighting Frost. While Roshi didn't actually defeat the alternate universe version of Frieza, he did manage to hold his own against the ultra-powerful warrior. The battle started when Roshi stepped aside to rest after his near-death experience, hiding amongst some rocks. Frost, ever the unfair fighter, decided to attack Roshi while he was still weak and unable to fight back. Roshi, however, wasn't going to just sit there and take it, and despite being injured and low on energy, he bulked up to his max power form and gave Frost a run for his money. This surprised both us, the viewers, and Frost, who wasn't expecting Roshi to fight back with such strength. What was even more unexpected was the fact that Roshi broke out the evil containment wave once again in an attempt to capture Frost. And while his injured shoulder prevented him from aiming properly, he still managed to take Frost by surprise. Suffice it to say, Frost underestimated Roshi, and due to his great power and quick thinking, Lord Beerus praised and respected the old master, making it clear that he too didn't expect him to do too much for Team Universe 7. So, there you have it, all the times where Master Roshi was heavily underestimated, only to prove his doubters wrong in the end. Did we leave anything out? Which moment was your favorite? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to CBR for more Dragon Ball videos. Thanks for watching.